This podcast is sponsored by Carrick Competitions. They're one of the fastest growing competition sites in the UK. You can win cash, trips away, watches, cars, much more. And ticket entries are as low as 5p an entry. And they also have some fantastic, funny videos on their Instagram page at Carrick Competitions 1. Go check them out, carrickcompetitions.co.uk. You can see the logo there in the screen. Yep. Hope you enjoyed today's podcast. Thank you.
I like your wee setup as well. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, work away. No, that's a good intro to the podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Kitchen Talk episode 29. We're joined today by internet royalty, really.
Thank you very much.
Cormac McDermott, otherwise known as the Notorious Barrick boy.
Exactly, indeed.
Right.
I'm not too bad, mate. Grand. I had an enjoyable wee run up to your place as well. It's lovely.
Absolutely mental.
It was good, yeah.
First guest has ever ran to the podcast.
Exactly, yeah.
Never had someone so keen.
We could start it, do like the Kitchen Podcast run, like a charity event or something like that, run like or something.
I'll be happy to help organise it.
I think it's just out of poverty. I think I run because it's like I literally don't have a car and like I'm not getting the glider because I don't want to get stabbed.
Saturday morning glider that you are running the risk of sort of danger happening.
It's funny because you could get it and it's totally like quiet, but see if you get like a horde of like smicks on the glider or something coming back and all, it's insane. And they have so many exit points as well.
And you're getting both types of smicks, but it goes west to east.
Wait, who decided that? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, what about the two parts of the city that don't get along famously?
Yeah, famously,
How do they connect them?
Insane.
Well,
it's like the Harlem Globetrotters of smicks. It's like the best of each estate, all condensed into a fucking tube.
They I'll turn that down a wee bit actually.
No, 100%.
Loud from last week. I think they're making one from north to south, but like, is that really a journey you need to be making?
No, north will just dominate the south, I reckon. North is all like mad. The south's like not too bad, but it has some wee crazy parts. But
the village, it's village and Sandy Row, and that's it. But they're like, where
is that south of village? Is it? Yeah, or is it like
it's pretty central?
Yeah.
I think they would consider themselves South Belfast.
Yeah, I think they get away from being like west or something like that. Yeah,
and they are pretty close to west. Like
they are.
They're just separated by Broadway there.
That's right. Yeah, do you know what? Originally, when I was going to buy a house, and I was looking for like the cheapest house like you can possibly get, and there was one in, it was Rodney Drive or something like that, and it was noticeably like 10 or 20 grand cheaper than like every other house in West Belfast. But I tried to buy one there, and they said, no, this house is like uninhabitable, like there's so much shit wrong with it. And then I ended up buying one in Beachmount, not too far away. But since then, there's been like 3 murders in that in that area. Yeah, but that's right beside where the Balls and the Falls is as well.
Oh, right.
Apparently, it's like crazy.
Is
down
it
there.
in the village?
No, it's like the very end of like West Belfast, that part of it, and then I think
right.
Just after the Balls and the Falls
is
like Rodney Drive.
Rodney
Drive, I think. Yeah. Rodent probably is. Rodent should be Rodent. Yeah.
I remember there was a couple of our mates were looking to get not necessarily a student gaff, but just a gaff to rent up here. And they were looking at one in the village and they went to go view it. And all the photos of the house, absolutely lovely. You get to the house, big mural on the side of it.
Oh, no way. Serious?
And you just can't. Well, depends on the mural, I suppose.
Yeah, true. I wonder what's like the logistics of that. Does like some sort of paramilitary inspect it or something? Be like,
is it like you own it now since you have to
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how to fucking paint.
Imagine trying to resell it, putting up like scaffolding and all, but try it. Here, have you seen everything? Yeah, just pushing them like out the front door. Yeah.
I think in like Liverpool and all, I think the houses that have the murals on them they're actually worth more because of the murals.
Yeah. Oh, right enough. What are their murals though? Like football team? Football stuff.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's ones of Van Dijk and Jordan Henderson, like all different players, but that actually helps them. Don't know if it's the same for here.
Yeah. Do you know what completely blew my mind? I think the first time I went up to Derry, like the free Derry mural.
Not even a house.
Not a house.
I couldn't believe it either.
I
went up recently enough, like last year, I think.
Yeah.
Fucking, it's a scandal.
Isn't it? Yeah.
How did they get away with that?
How did they?
A house? Was it a house at one point?
I think it was a house originally at one point. It must have been, unless like they were like, here, let's build this like
it's like
monolith. Isn't it? Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I only found out the other day. Do you know why it's called like Londonderry?
Because of the companies or something, own part or something like that.
Like the Derry walls.
Yeah.
They were like built by the Guild of London or like the London Guild.
Yeah.
Or something. Didn't know that at all. I thought it was like London to be like just here stick London on the front of that.
I heard as well, was it like way back, must have been like the 1600s, I think loads of land was given to settlers, but it was so much land the people were just selling to the companies as well. So like I think so anyway. Yeah. Could be just my nationalist fucking propaganda.
I love a bit of Irish history. I remember I was looking up one day just about Derry, just particular, because I've been like twice in my life.
Yeah.
And it was like the history that you can go back to in Ireland is mental because you can go back to like full on clans in like the 8th century. And everything.
I love that shit. It's so good.
I'd have to think like, what was I? Probably settler.
Yeah.
let's be honest here.
But it's funny as well because I remember seeing an old map of like Ulster, and at one point Tyrone had like controlled most of Ulster. Like, so Tyrone as a county was like took on everything.
Really?
Because they were just dominating everybody. It was the O'Neills or something like that. The O'Neill clan, like they just were beating the shit out of everybody, and like Tyrone was like almost as big as Ulster at one point.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I would love to know how all the wee borders got settled and all. You know, like why's Antrim there? Why's Down there?
I was thinking this about. I had seen a clip. It was Andrew Ryan actually talking about Donegal, and he was saying like how it's actually south, but it's north at the same time.
That's right. Yeah.
But it's like how did that end up there? Like why did that not end up in the same? There probably is a well known reason for it. Why isn't that technically part of the north as well?
Yeah, well, I think originally they wanted 9 counties to be part of the north, but then it would have like upset the balance or something like that. So Donegal was just had like too many nationalists in it or something. Yeah,
people that are like,
yeah.
Stay up here. I do like Donegal now.
It's nice. Have you've been up a couple of times?
There's a friend from school used to have a gaff in Port Salim.
Nice.
And it's classy. You drive down this like mountain essentially, and you just see this one house just on the beach and nothing else.
That's class.
It is good. Like,
the beaches there are insane. I think a lot of people go surfing there, don't they? Or something. Yeah.
There's sharks there too.
It's serious.
Basking sharks, not like fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
But actually, on that beach, there's an old like World War II plane, which Christ in the beach, and they just never took it up. Like,
serious,
so
yeah.
See, like when I think it's when the tide's out, you can just see like the fins.
Class.
Of the plane. It's insane. Like,
there's that other one as well. They have that shipwreck somewhere. It was a hotel called the Awesome Godor or something like that. And the big shipwreck up there. It's really cool.
Is it a World War II one as well? Is it?
No, it's like actual wooden ship or something. So yeah. It's like hardly any of it left. That hotel's mad though because I stayed in it before. It was lovely, but I think it's been left. There was something about they didn't know who owned it or whatever, or the guy went bankrupt and just left it. And one of those urban explorer guys went inside it. And have you ever played like Silent Hill, the game? Do you ever see the way like everything's like dripping and all? And it's Silent Hill 100% inside it. Like it's proper terrifying.
There's one guy from here who's really good at that. Like, is it urbex?
Is that what they call it? Yeah.
Urbex?
I think so. It sounds like a posh burglary. It's like it's
still going for an urbex.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm just urbexing, and you're getting your fucking TV over there, huh?
But he goes to like all the. It would freak the fuck out of me. So, but do you ever see? There's it's like a well-known thing I think in the urbex community. They have these like wee robots that not robots. It's like a camera that sits on a tripod.
Yeah.
And whenever it detects like people picking up, it has the broadest Belfast accent going. Your it's like what is it? It's like your presence has been noted. And the police are on their way. But they have these in like England. And all
I think I seen them. It's like a wee yellow box or something. And it sits there. And it's like what meeting did they come up with? Everybody had an Ulster accent here. Just
give it William Orange, man.
I know.
Do the voice. Like, it is pretty threatening though.
It is, yeah.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
I think if you heard like a Cockney, like, oh, get off the fucking land, you can't.
It
wouldn't quite have the same ring.
Because I think our accents are like a good like couple of octaves below like what like some in England and all are. They speak like really high pitched and all.
I think they also just have a predisposition on like that we're a threatening type of person.
True.
But it's just funny because it comes from a wee box. It looks like something out of Doctor Who.
yeah. I love it. Like.
You are obviously, for those who don't know, which I doubt people wouldn't know, the Barrick boy. We were doing a sketch there the other week, and we were talking about. I was talking about, to be honest, about some of the old videos he did. I was actually trying to find Always Creeping, Never Sleeping.
Oh yeah.
I could only get like a 10-second clip of it on TikTok, and it was my favorite line in it was. It's your boy. It's sitting in the house counting his chinos, and then it's brand new tracksuit, looking sweet, getting more hole in the toilet seat.
Yeah,
class.
I was the original. I was like, your boy's a fruit, sure everyone knows about the chinos. But do you know what's so funny? Like, I done that video and all, and I had no idea I was wearing chinos in the video. And then I remember someone commenting, being like, "Oh, sure, you're wearing chinos. What are you talking about?" And someone replied, going, "That's the joke," and all. And I had some guy like sticking up for me, going like, "He's doing it on purpose." And I was like, I had no idea they were chinos. I just went to the top shop and like bought whatever it was, like a tenner or whatever. Yeah, I had no idea.
Do you ever get like people in your work or anything like recognize you from them?
No, well, I think so. Yeah, just like talking about it and stuff like that. Not again, but mostly like elderly people in my work, you know. So probably out of the demographic. But
if I had said, I was actually, because my mum was asking me she asked who comes on the podcast every night.
Your manager,
Cormac, and I says, I was showing her the video. Do you know it was the one that's still on YouTube? Life on the Dole.
Oh yeah.
There's a video. It's a bit where you're lying bollock naked in the bed, and she goes, "Oh, I don't know about that."
That was good crack. I remember my dad had like he bought like a convertible at the time. It sounds really fancy. It's not. It was a Volkswagen Golf that you could put like the roof down on it, and we were filming like some of the lines going up and down the Falls Road. But it must have been like January or February, and about 3 different people were like shouting, "Put that up! It's too cold!" Like they were like taking it upon themselves. I was like, "Mind your business! Like, what do you care about?" And there was another time I think we were getting shots, just driving about, like getting a couple of shots of like the streets and stuff, so we could splice them in. And there was a bunch of fellas proper started chasing the car when they seen there was a camera in it and all. Like, yeah, like what is that and all? Like they're going mad, it's crazy.
But how many years ago were they?
It must have been like 10 years ago or something, like more maybe, something like that.
I think I probably should have checked that before I started.
I think it was about like 22 or something when I was doing them. But then the Come Down with the Boys one was was the train wreck though, making it like it was insane.
Well, was that one was for like a part of your uni?
Yeah, mate, it was so embarrassing, so embarrassing because like I think I was really hungover the day. You're meant to like book out your equipment when you're renting it out from like, because it was for like Queens like. And you're meant to book out your equipment, and I think I was really hungover, and I went down like way too late, and the equipment store was closed, and I had everyone coming over to my house, and I had like no lights, no sound, no nothing. The only thing I had was like a wee camera I got for like a stocking filler present, like the worst camera ever, and we were just filming it and all, and I just went, like, you could see the guys' faces dropping because it was a joint project, and they were like, I'm not going to pass my degree for this here. And it was so embarrassing when they were playing it, back to back with other people's videos, which were like shot really well and deep,
avant-garde.
Yeah. Like deep moving storylines and all, and it was.
But like when
nuts.
we were talking about the other day, it's like, why would you have to because at the end of the day, like, you're a student, you don't need to be doing all this fucking fancy stuff. Like, why is no one doing funny stuff?
Exactly, yeah. I think I try to dress it up as like, it's Dogma 45 movement. You know what I mean? Get out the lights, get out everything. It's raw, it's visceral, it's real. I'm just like, nah, I was just hungover. This is Dan hungover. I couldn't.
And what did you get in the assignment for it?
Oh fuck, I don't even know. I think like I can't even remember. I think I got like a 2-1 at the end of the overall course. But this was in first year, so I think first year is only like 10% or something like that. But fuck, I don't know. It was awful.
How did it all start? Like, what made you want to, like, well, you obviously wanted to do something with filming originally.
Oh, yeah.
But then how did you start with specifically the rapping? Because the rapping was good. My favourite one was the Seamus Heaney Gangster rap.
I like that one as well.
But how did you get into the rapping?
Well, I think the first ever video I done was Moving Image Arts, and it was just a spoof of like MTV Cribs called Gaffs. And I think I recorded the whole thing and then formatted the hard drive by accident and had to fucking record it again. And then the rapping one was there were these guys on YouTube called the Buckwheat Groats, and I used to love their fucking raps. They were hilarious. They were funny as fuck, and I was like, I just want to do one of them. And then just started like doing them, and I think I done 3 in total. It was the Seamus Heaney one, Life in the Dole, and Always Creeping, Never Sleeping. Yeah, the discography. Yeah,
the stylings of Cormac McDermott.
I had another one I wanted to do. I've never got around to doing it. It was a Soda Hole, and it was just like an R&B one, but just all these like metaphors about like you give a big fancy barn brack and all, like just using constant bread innuendos for like a lovely hours. But never got around to doing that one. Yeah,
that's definitely one. You were talking about you want to get back into maybe sketches and stuff as well.
No, definitely. I was actually doing loads of like I was on Amazon last night with all the Black Friday deals, and I have a new method. I'm getting a big huge green screen thing because I have my house, and then it's just me in the house, so I'm going to use the living room as like a big green screen wall. And get a new camera and stuff. But the thing I've been into really recently is like building like miniatures that they use. So at the minute I'm building like a 1:100 replica of the GPO for like a wee sketch.
Right.
But I didn't know how long it was going to take me. I started in May fucking doing it, and I'd never done it before. I'm watching all these YouTube videos about it and all, but I really want to try and do that. You know, where you're like,
what are you building it out of?
So you build it out of foam board to get like the shape of it, and then you paint it with like things that look like actual, the material, and then there's like wee windows and all made out of clay that you can push into like it's like some sort of wee press thing and all, and you put it on and stuff, and then you put moss and all to make it look like old and shit like that. Cool, I know, I love miniatures, like they're so class. You know, like in the Independence Day when they blew up the White House, like that was all like done on a miniature, and I was like, fuck, I really want to do so. Yeah.
All right, okay.
I think they've done like a 1:100 one or something, and then just blew it up. But it's only the actual White House itself is probably only about that big. But then the way they film it and all, it's class. But obviously it's going to be comedy sketches and all, but I just want to kind of,
How big's your GPO one?
It's probably about like that big by that or something.
Miniature about it.
I know. It's 1:100 scale, so apparently if it's in around that scale, if you use a certain lens and like have a wee backdrop of like just like a skyline or something, you can kind of cheat it. And it hopefully, fingers crossed, will look. But even if it doesn't look good, I'll be like, it's a comedy we're talking about. It's meant to be shit. Yeah, it's the best thing about comedy. What we're talking about. Yeah.
But what's the? I suppose what was the question I was trying to ask? With the GPO one, like, what do you do with it after? Is it just like a wee collection?
That's what I was thinking. I know, because I really like it now and stuff like that. Like,
are you going off a guide, or is it just like you just got a photo of the GPO and you're like,
yeah, they just got a photo of the GPO, and then it was on Temu and stuff, trying to find wee miniature things that you can put on it and stuff like that. And I'd done it a bit wrong, because the GPO has 6 big, those big pillars.
Yeah.
But I could only fit in 4 because of the way the pillar thing that I got. But it was good to use plaster Paris and something else and pour it into like a candle maker thing that's in the shape of a pillar.
Yeah.
And then once it's set, you pop it out, and they're sweet enough, and then you paint them and stuff like that, and put them on. It is, but just the amount of time I put into it's mad, because it's going to be like maybe like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes or something, basically.
It's like a real like rewarding thing though.
Yeah.
By the end of it.
Well, the general premise of the sketch, it's called Rising Reloaded, and it's about a guy pitching, like, like a Michael Bay type character, pitching to like some really like pretentious Irish historical society woman about his version of like the GPO, and it's going to be like just like like the Matrix lobby scene, like running up walls and all, like proper like one-liners and shit like that, and she's just not amused, and that's like the general crux of it. But you'll
film like actual real life people, like people, with the green screen,
and then put them into the miniature. And stuff like that, and then or like a backdrop and stuff like that, but it's good, because I think you need to get like inspired to do more stuff again, because when you do it like enough times, you're like, right, I want to kind of do something different and all.
You're gonna go back into comedy as well.
Yeah. No, it taken me a break for like a couple of years, and then I think just over COVID and stuff like that as well, I was just like melted out.
See, I don't know, I never started until after COVID, so I don't know what effect that would have had. Obviously it would have had a great effect if you can't go to gigs.
100%.
You're doing gigs over Zoom and stuff, and
I
think I would rather just
that's right, the Zoom gigs, remember that?
The laptop, like I wouldn't bother doing one.
That was insane. That was crazy. I know, like before COVID, I had like, it was a couple of different nights I was running in stand-up comedy. There was one in Liquor, that's beside Filthy McNasty's. In there, it was good crack, and there was one in the Points as well. I think I only done like one show of it or something, and then the guy was like, I just didn't make any money, we're never doing this again. but then during COVID, then I was kind of making money and stuff from that, and then doing like the Planet Smick thing as well.
That's what one of the talking about as well. I forgot that I went to go on the Barrick Boys Facebook earlier on, and the first thing that came up was Planet Smick.
That's right. Yeah.
I worked in El Divino whenever it was on.
No way.
And I don't know if you were aware of this, but one of the nights someone shit on the fucking sofa.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
That was the maddest thing I've ever seen. It was a full blown shite on the sofa. Like, do you ever remember the on the like top floor of El Divino there was like the landing?
Yeah.
And there was the big like blue. I think it was a blue velvet sofa.
Oh, velvet as well. Fuck me.
Mate. And they had shit. I think actually, they'd shit on the floor, and then they must have like wiped their hole.
Oh my god!
On the arm of the sofa, because it was just like a big spread. Oh, it was
oh my god, like, that's insane. I don't know if it's true or not, but someone told me it was a girl done it or something like that.
I did see someone.
Yeah,
someone said that.
I would imagine the logistics would be easier for a girl if she's in a skirt or something. You can get away, a quick flat. You know what I mean? Whereas a fella's going to have to take down the full.
Oh yeah, you would notice his cock and balls before you see.
You would, yeah, you would. I know.
100%.
No, it was mad there,
but it didn't look like a woman's shit.
Yeah,
I've never seen too many women shits, but I don't think a woman could produce that well.
Oh really? It was that
maybe
bad.
A woman going to Planet
yeah,
could
yeah, perhaps. You're like, most people studying like a shit's like a grizzly bear. You can tell the size of it, and it's in heat and all like that. Yeah. That scene from Jurassic Park, when they'll see like a massive fucking turd rolling up. There was one of those Planet Smick nights as well. I think I convinced them to get like a fruit machine, because I was like, that's smicked out. Why not bring a fruit machine in? And I think we'd done all these things to get like a fruit machine in, and I think hardly anybody used it at all. It was like just a waste of time. But
because the younger, I see, tell you the truth, don't know how to play one.
No,
I haven't a clue how to play a
same.
fruit machine. I think it's like an older Smick thing.
Yeah.
So it is. You do get them though. But how many was there? It was a good couple of those.
I think it was about 6 or something like that as well. Yeah. But
wasn't there one you were doing haircuts in it?
Yeah. The haircuts was good crack at the start, but then the guy, he was a really good barber and stuff. So he would taking ages like cutting my hair, and I was like, mate, come on, it's a joke. Like, just a wee quick, just let me go. But I remember just sitting there, and I think I like had a whole bottle of Buckfast. So I was feeling like sick. And there was about 20 people with their phones, all the flashes on, just recording. And I'm like, what is this? I'm not even like entertaining you or anything. I'm just
getting a haircut.
And I was like, it's mad. It just felt too intense. But I know they were good crack and all, but then I suppose just like stop them after a while, because it's kind of like you'd run out the joke after a while. And then before something mad happens, and the newspapers pick up on it and go be like, this guy organised this or something.
Like when the shit happens, like literally, what's the next stage then? Because someone's going to have to top that.
When the shit hits the velvet, you know what I mean? You don't know what to do.
I remember seeing two fellas from my school not smicked out in the slightest bit of
Yeah.
the way, and they were there. One of them was wearing like a fucking tank top, but it was like a Rowan tank top.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "What are you doing here?"
A Rowan one.
I was working there, and I was like, "Mate, you should not be in
Yeah.
this place."
It was funny because the demographics were like, it was probably like 75% Smicks, and then there, as you said, there was like people who weren't Smicks, but there was a
Yeah.
weird contingent of goths, like about like 1%, and they really enjoyed it. No, they were really up for it. No,
I've spoken about this many times, but there's something about the relationship between Smicks and Goths.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
There is something
Yeah,
about it, and
yeah.
I remember always, like in City Hall, you would always get the token Smick.
Yeah.
So you would, for some reason, they just had a real like shine to them or something.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, true. Yeah, they're almost like, you know, like that ancient feud between like vampires and werewolves. That's like
But they'll come together to fight the humans.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think Smick culture's down as well because like I think a lot of them are being like roadmen now.
Well, it's funny you say that because the way I see it now, like, see someone who's smicked out to me now, it's not someone who's wearing like smicked out clothes. Smicked out clothes are almost in fashion now.
Yeah.
Smicked out now is like really expensive clothes.
Yeah.
So, and it's like that's not what being a smick's all about.
No.
Fundamentally,
It's not.
It goes against everything.
The ethos.
But they are like, I would still. They're not really traditional smicks now, but there are still people who are smicked out.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know?
But I miss like the short back and sides and then like the wee tiny bit of hair on top. But now they have the curly shit
Yeah,
on top.
fringes and all
Yeah,
that coming
yeah,
back.
it's great. It's too like pretentious, yeah. And the bright tracksuits were great, but they're all like black and grey now as well. I can't say any more than fucking but
But they're also they're wearing the match, like they are matching tracksuits, but they're like the shorts.
yeah,
It's the shorts and the wee night jackets now.
yeah.
It's not. They just don't look the part for Smicks.
I know what you mean.
I think Smicks. I think back. I think silver tins a harp. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Baggy Adidas tracksuit bottoms. Air
Yes.
Max 90s.
Of course, yeah.
And some sort of Air Max t-shirt as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know? That's what in my head is.
No, I love the Air Max 90s. If there's the one I'm thinking about, yeah, they're great. They're so, I love them. They're
The
so sweet.
traditional, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, the old school ones, yeah. There's that other one, was it the T, I can't remember, the
TNs.
TNs, yeah, they're like a later version of it, but there's
Yeah.
the, still fall within the Smick category, yeah. But the
95s too. But
95s, yeah, I
but
think
they're all very fashionable now. Like,
they're too fashionable.
So, but see now, I think if I see someone wearing like Christian Dior trainers, I'm like, you're smacked out.
Yeah.
Even though they're like £800 trainers.
Exactly, yeah, the game's gone, like, it's it's mad.
Like Goths too also down out.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I was near City Hall, but I don't remember ever seeing Goths there.
Yeah, what happened? What's this? There has to be a story
There
behind that.
must be a new area for them.
Yeah.
Or is there like a centre or something that's been put up in town that I don't know about?
And ironically, they've been run out by Christians.
True.
It's all the Christian people stand at the front now and they hand out the.
Is that what it is
so
now?
every time I'm in town, yeah, they'll be handing out. You walk past them and they're trying to give you a leaflet,
Aye.
and there's like ones on that side, ones on that side, and the proper come in and give you. But so I'm like, how did the Christians run the Goths out or something as well?
Because the Goths would outnumber them.
They would, yeah.
Is it because the Goths are just antisocial, more so antisocial than
Yeah.
they were before?
It could be, yeah. I reckon that.
But then I remember all the wee like spots in town that we used to drink whenever I was running about with the Goths,
Mm-hmm.
and I look, you go past them and you think, not a sinner in there, like
Yeah.
There's only one near Bridges skate park, under the bridge, but like just past the skate park, not a soul in it these
Yeah.
days. Not a soul.
Yeah, I remember when I was like about 14 or something, the divide between like the Smicks and the Goths was so big. Because I remember, like I would wear like all the wee Smick gear just out of fear of getting bullied. Basically, you'd wear like you just say don't want to get bullied. But I remember catching one of my mates, and he started wearing like the drain, you know, the jeans that like get soaked when you walk in them, like the go over your feet.
Yeah.
And he had like the wee chain and all, and I took it so thick. I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "You can't believe you're like doing this or something like that."
Trying to do something different.
Yeah.
Just getting accosted for
And we
it.
listen to bands you never heard of, and all. You're like, "It's not Euphoria trance anthems." I don't want to know.
Did they used to fight at the bandstand? Was that a thing that used to happen? The Smicks and the Goths?
Was that the bandstand in City Centre? That one?
Is it the one at the Victoria Square?
Oh yeah,
Is
that
that
one
all-
as well.
Did they always used to fight there?
I would imagine.
I feel like there's something about that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like prime real estate. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna have to try and take it at some point.
One of the Smicks, whenever we were like 15, 16, I don't know if I keep this part in, but
What was the story behind that? I remember saying there was like a Snapchat or something, and he said something about, was it he was working with the Kinahans or something? I don't know.
Something about that. Like,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you know, fucking, I reckon every drug dealer says that they're working for
I
the
know,
Kinahans.
I know. The Kinahans scare the shit out of me. Like they're mad.
Oh.
They're like our own cartel. It's like
Yeah,
what?
it literally is the Kinahan cartel.
Yeah, it literally is. Yeah.
Which, and it's, do you know what? There is like I get a real sense of pride about it.
I
for
know,
some reason.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
they're just some guys from Ireland. You know, why are they such like connected criminals?
I know, they're insane. I always think if I do a stand-up gig in Dublin, I always want my opener to be like, look guys, I'm not sectarian. I support both the Kinahans and the Hutches.
He was running for is it the Monk?
Yes,
he was running for fucking some form of government.
That's right. Yeah. Fuck. I see. I watched a documentary about him in like his early life, and he was one of these like people. You know, Dublin when it was like they had these lovely houses from like I think when they were ruled by the British. They like really nice, look like Downing Street houses, but they'd have like 20 families in them.
Yeah.
And he basically was like a wee. He was like 15 or something, but he ran his own wee gang that would rob shops and all, and like they were proper like Lord of the Flies, like, and he had his own flat and all. 15.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, from
did he not have a family or anything?
I don't know if he had he probably did, but he he was like did it from about the age of 15 onwards, and they used to rob when they got older. They'd rob like Securicore vans. I think he robbed one of the biggest ones in Ireland before, like some Securicore van for like over $1 million or something like that. He's such a wee character.
He's like a big businessman as well.
That's right, yeah.
There was a whole thing was like he was a successful businessman while being like a big drug dealer, but like he was in the public like profile, a bit like the American fucking gangsters you would see.
Yeah.
But like he was in the like public like face, but like they couldn't catch him. And it's like literally out of like Ken or Love Hate. Or something,
yeah. Do you know what else he used to do as well? He became a chauffeur for a while.
Did he?
Yeah, like limousines, and there's a picture of him because he would pick up like VIPs and stuff. And there's a picture of him when he was the chauffeur for Mike Tyson, and he's swear to God, and he's got the wee hat and all and everything. Yeah, I swear.
Wee jacket and all.
I swear, yeah. No, he's a good character. He's like someone out of The Departed or something like that, isn't he? Like he wouldn't look out of place.
He's out of jail now, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah, there was something I seen recently though. He keeps getting hit while he's fines from. I think they're called the cab agent, and he keeps getting hit while he's like things. He owes him money and shit like that. But I don't know.
Is he still involved? I suppose. Would you know? Did you see the thing recently? I don't know. It was like happened the other day there of the under-8s football group chat. Fuck.
That was a gig. That was so funny.
The funniest part about it was just the fella who wrote in straight after, just going wrong chat, big man.
No way. See, I didn't see any of the follow-up messages. Was there a few?
It was only just that one. The one screenshot.
I would have loved to have been in that group chat. It would have been so
it was
good.
Under-8s, like all the dads.
Under-8s.
Under-8s.
Oh my. Under-8s.
See the prices, by the way,
mate.
Fucking cheap enough.
But did you not see one of the prices? Right, I remember looking at it. It says what? Right, it was 50 quid for half a gram, right?
Yeah.
But 100 quid for 1.7 grams,
yeah.
And you're like, just get 2 50s then. Yeah. Like it was getting more expensive the more you went up in one of them. Yeah, I imagine his anxiety though after saying that.
The fella got arrested and everything. Fuck. You would just fucking flush it all down the toilet.
Yeah, true. I wonder, like, would he get done for like trying to sell it to the kids or something, or I don't know.
Like, is it a separate crime to like try to sell to a minor?
I wonder, yeah.
You don't have to be 18 to take coke.
Yeah. You're right. I wonder, some legal loophole or something?
They should be investigating all that team's results from that.
Yeah.
Be like, are these kids doping?
Yeah. Every kid's like Maradona. They're just like, yes.
But the sad thing about it is, like, it's an accident. You know, fair enough. You hold the hands up, but there is a town bastard in that group chat. Who sent it about, like
100%. I wonder would there be Maz and all in that group chat? I wonder, or was it like?
Oh, I think it said coaches.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he was a coach or something. I don't know, but it's just real unfortunate.
That's insane. I wonder how long he'll get for that, or will he even?
Well, see, like, what if? Can he not just say, "I don't actually sell it. That was a joke." I don't, and if they don't find anything, you know, I'm not a solicitor, so I wouldn't. Know.
Yeah.
But if they were on him for a while, you would think that's the sort of nail.
True.
What a horrible way to get caught.
I know, isn't insane? Yeah, just so posting that out. That's nuts. I couldn't live with the anxiety of being a drug dealer. You know what I mean? Like everyone knows your house and all, and you're the place to get drugs and all that stuff, and all. It's like mad. Apparently, in I think it's West Belfast, where they say, like, the paramilitary say, like, we don't sell drugs, but they tax them or something like that.
Yeah.
And there was some guy got shot dead. Where was it? In Donegal Celtic or something like that. And he said he had been paying, like, the paramilitaries so that, like, you know, he could sell in the area, but he didn't pay, like, another paramilitary group or something. And then he didn't even probably know they existed. And then
they need to unionize or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Them. But just the anxiety you'd be living under, it's like, I'd rather be broke than selling drugs.
It's also, but I think you have to have that sort of mindset.
Yeah.
You know, of like, it's at the same time, it's fucking good money apparently.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
True.
It is, and you work your own hours.
Yeah.
Well, they're quite unsociable, but that's the nature of the job.
I always think it'd be such a difference between being like a weed dealer versus a coke dealer. So I reckon a weed dealer's dead on. It's like all their clientele are they're like sloths. You know what I mean? They're all like really nice, but the coke dealers are like getting you in headlocks. And like the clientele probably bullying you. You know what I mean? Like, get up out of bed now. I couldn't do it.
When we were smoking grass in our student house, like, we met some interesting characters. We used to use an app called Wicker,
Oh.
And we had an Instagram account because there was a real like period where you could just find like grass dealers on Instagram,
Yeah.
and they would just post like all their stuff, and you would get their wicker and you would message them and they'll have all these mad menus, but they always had dead funny names.
Yeah.
So they did. I probably shouldn't say any of them, but I remember there was a couple of guys. There was two guys actually in the village when we lived on Tate's, and they were cousins, and they used to have like a rivalry with each other because you would get off one and you would get a real good bag off him, and then the next bag you get wouldn't be as good, so you'd go to the other one, get a good one off him, and just keep repeating that. But they would click onto this. They'd be like, "Why haven't you been getting off me?" And you're like, "Oh well, your cousin's selling us the better stuff." To be honest, like
Start like a gang war, like a new Hodgkin feud or something.
between two cousins.
Yeah, fuck, that's
But
insane.
they lived round the corner from each other. Like there was one of them made edibles, and he was fucking a chef.
Oh,
honest
really?
to God.
Yeah.
He used to make these cookies. I remember going to Liverpool. I was getting the boat over by myself, so I bought 3 cookies with me, and just got a cabin, took 2 of the cookies, and then just vegged out watching Dead Man's Shoes on the boat.
Nice.
Unreal. But then he also we came back to him. We're like, "Any more edibles, mate?" And he goes, "Yeah, I've got sausage rolls here." I goes, "You're having me?"
No way.
There's grass in the sausage rolls. He goes, "Yeah, it's something to do with the pastry."
Yeah.
He was made like the butter, it's can of butter or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he made it into the pastry. Getting stoned off a sausage roll,
Fucking
probably
hell.
the best thing that's ever happened.
That's
to me.
so good.
Your life
Yeah.
peaks at that point. Like
You make me want to relapse here. I'm like, that's so good. I remember hearing as well, because do you ever see, and I think Joey Diaz talks about it, he gets like, it's literally like a wee
the
sweet
stars of death.
stars of death. But
Yeah.
I used to think to myself, how is there so much cannabis in that? Because it's
Yeah.
so tiny. But I heard there's some like the top level guys, they get the cannabis plant, and you know the keef or something that comes off it. So the really powerful ones are just made purely from keef, so they can pack it out, you know, make
Yeah.
it strong as fuck. Because the other ones, people will take the whole plant, like the whole bud, I think, and make it into something. And that's when you can taste like the weed a lot more in it.
It's when you start making it into the oil and everything
Yeah.
first, and then putting it into the food. But the reason why you get so much more stoned off edibles than you do normal grass is whenever you ingest it, you like eating it, it gets processed through your liver and it goes from THC to THCA, which is more potent. And we found a fella who sold pure THCA crystals.
No
we were
way.
like, we were loving it, to be fair. But they were like, I think it was 90 quid for a gram of them, and it was like crack rocks.
Yeah.
So they were like wee tiny like white like flakes, and you put them into like the thing you dab off.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Unbelievable. So they
Fuck,
were.
that's class.
And I was like, how the fuck do you even know how to do that?
Is that
Like,
different from the dab then, is it?
It's you smoke it the same way, but like in the same like contraption, but
Yeah.
you don't. I think it's probably just slightly stronger.
Yeah.
The dabs were good as well. We got those. I haven't smoked it in years.
Yeah.
Give me a panic attack.
Yeah, no, man, I know what you mean.
There's something about when you take a break from it and go back to it, you just fucking
Yeah.
freak out. But the dabs, they were class too. We found a fella who sold them for 30 quid. It was like. Well, it was like not as good quality as like some of the ones you get from America. And
Yeah.
all. Fuck me, it did the job. Though,
Yeah,
like,
it's great, because aren't they like 70% THC or something? Like,
I think more
even
probably,
more,
I think
yeah.
yeah. And
you do feel like such a wee drug addict though. Like when you get a blowtorch involved, you're kind of like,
I feel
okay,
like a
this
sadist,
is,
to be
yeah. Oh,
honest.
that's a good way to frame it.
I thought
Like-
I was like, I'm casting, I'm doing experiments.
Yeah.
I'm like a wizard.
That's class.
I used to break bongs religiously.
Really, yeah.
So bad for it, and I
Big glass ones with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they were always like always got like real nice ones. But the last one we had was like had these like things, percolators or something, I think we called them.
Yeah.
And like fuck, they were just so interesting to look at. But
Was it like it would swish down the pipe or something?
yes,
And yeah.
and, like, filters it through. I don't know. It's got you stoned out. Anyway.
Yeah, I used to
So-
have a cracking one. It was like a silicone bong as well. So like if you dropped it or anything, it was just made of silicone. But the thing was, it was machine washable, so you could
Right.
put it in the dishwasher and it would come out spotless.
Oh fuck right.
Yeah,
off.
because you know, like the gack would build up
Oh,
so much.
The
Yeah.
bong water. Like,
Oh man, insane.
it would be nice when you did. I think I found a thing. It was like sea salt was
Yeah.
good for cleaning it, so I would just get sea salt and put it in with like boiling water, and that would clear it. It was always a nice treat when you cleaned the bong out. So it,
It
was.
hits harder like after you clean it out.
and
Yeah.
it tastes far better.
Man, I remember I was down so bad, like I didn't have any money or anything for anything, and I remember getting my bong and like scraping out like a big whack of gack, and it was like this big, and then letting it dry out, and smoking it again. Man, I swear it done like a wee hit of it, like yeah.
Did you
it
get
was
some
right.
off
No,
it?
swear to God, yeah. It's how I was like, is this hash? I was like thinking, is that how hash is made? But the thickness of it would be like a big black tarry thing, and you're like, fuck me, that was insane.
We used to do table bongs.
What's
when,
that?
when we had it's in our student house on a Planner Street. This one now, it was like a big wooden table. Table was just stinking, but we had a rolling tray. But the grass just ends up everywhere. So you would just go around and do like your finger,
Yeah.
grab up all the wee bits of grass. And
Oh
sprinkle it
yeah,
into
put
the
it in. Did you ever drop it on a carpet or something, and you're like, "Fuck
Oh,
me"?
absolute nightmare. The carpet, you saw the carpet in there.
Yeah.
Plenty of times whenever I had a free house when we were younger, and like we'll be around here, and you would fucking drop the rolling tray in it. You're picking out, and you're like, "Oh, my ma's coming back."
Oh
tomorrow
my
or
god!
something.
Do you know I have a
Freaking out
class
about
hack for that? What is it? It's if you drop it on a carpet, like load your weed. If you get a Hoover and then put a sock over the end of the Hoover, thing, and it
yes.
sucks up and catches it in the sock.
Right enough.
But
actually.
I done it before, but there was like wax of hair and like just even random shit that's in a carpet, like bits of wood and all. Still like fuck it, who cares?
Speaking about the decline of Smith culture and grass, fuck it.
Oh
Are
fuck
they
it,
still
yeah,
doing them, like?
yeah. Remember those? Yeah, and that's the fuck it. Is that the one, the waterfall as well?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
but there's the other one, the lung,
There's a long watch with a plastic bag.
Yeah.
There's also a bucket.
a bucket.
As
Yeah,
well. That's the one where you put there's like a half a bottle of water,
yeah.
and then you pull it out. But the fuck it's the one where you let the water out of the bottle.
That's right. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a brilliant video of I think it's called like Big Mick taking a water fucking up the nose. Have you ever seen
I
it?
mean, I know exactly what you're talking
Fuck,
about.
it's so funny.
Does he vomit after?
No, he
fuck
just smokes it up his nose. But the guy videoing's like smoky nut, smoky nut. Yeah,
Man, I
One of
love
the best videos
I
ever.
love those. Yeah, those be early like 2000s fucking random videos. They don't make them anymore.
I know
They don't.
It's, with the shitty quality.
So good.
Probably the most well-known one would be the bin hooker.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
caught
yeah.
you hooking the bins, but that same guy did another video, and it was just some fella on his like work break smoking a fig, but he had a ponytail, and he goes, "The ponytail guy, fuck, it's so good." Like,
Love to know what guy is now. Like, yeah.
I know, like, what is he
Is
doing?
he-
I actually saw. Do you ever see the video? Of the guy walking into McDonald's, and he goes, just walking into McDonald's here, and he just goes, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
He's a rapper now.
I met Mal McGinley in
Yes,
the yeah.
He was in that Unholy Lands.
Yes, yeah. I think I done a couple of stand-up gigs with him. He's dead on. Good fella. Yeah.
I had seen I remember, I think it was a video of him rapping, and I thought, why does that voice sound so familiar?
Familiar, yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, fucking hell, that's the same fella. I couldn't
Got some
believe it.
balls on him. My social anxiety wouldn't let me do
Oh,
something like that.
not a
That'd be,
chance.
yeah, I
Never would do
couldn't.
that.
I'd be like insane. There's that other one. There's a really good one that I'll religiously listen to this every like couple of years, but it's like a prank call one
Yeah.
where some guy he's like it's like really aggressive. It's like a death threat. It's not even like a prank call, but he's like, "I'll have your granny folded up like a deck chair, smelling her knickers and all," and it's just a random quote, but it's so fucking good. It's about 7 minutes long prank call of this guy. It's unbelievable.
There's another good one. It's how's your sister for a blowjob?
Yes, yeah.
How's my sister for a blowjob?
Yes, yeah. I think it might be the same one.
It's the same
I
one.
think so, yeah.
And it goes on.
Yeah, he's like, what do you say? We'll shoot you with a Mac thee. We'll pump thee in your stomach and all this. And I'm laughing and going, like, that is just a death threat. He's just literally threatening to kill that guy. Yeah, they're so good. I love them.
Did you ever do prank calls yourself?
Yeah, we used to do ones. This like in first year or something.
Aye.
Back when I don't even think we had mobile phones back then. Like, because it's probably like the year 2001 or something. Where did we ring up? We done like just the classic one. There was a bar just at the top of my street, and we'd ring up and do like the Bart Simpson one, like trees are green, or what my cunt. And you would say is my cunt there and all, but I don't even think she'd be shouting it out. I think she would ask like the manager or something,
Is
and,
my
just,
cunt
and she'd just be like, "Nah, he's not." Now like, I got you and all this. But we done one before. The only one I can remember that was good was that bars at the Royal. It's just beside the town, beside where Lavery's is. It's like a big loyalist bar.
Yes, yeah.
We said to the guy, "Oh, we left a T-shirt there last night. It might be down one of the back of the sofas." And then he's like, "Right, I'll have a check for it." And then I think I said, "Oh, it's green." And then slowly we would reveal more and more that it was a Celtic top. And then, but he laughed his balls off at it. He was like, "Fair play," and all. And then that was it. But yeah, that was good. I did. What about yourself? Any?
We did the ones in school. We like, and I think it was in sixth year where you had like free periods, and you would get up on Gumtree like. Someone I remember one woman was selling a pair of roller skates, and we were it was pretty, it wasn't even that funny like at the time, but we were like just saying like, oh, like those roller skates they're worth a lot of money, like they're valuable roller skates, and would like Google them just like like random fucking stupid facts about roller skates.
Yeah.
Like, they were worn by famous roller skater. Like you're selling them for 25 quid, they're worth thousands. I didn't know. I didn't know. Thank you so much.
Unreal.
So it wasn't even like that funny. Like
No, I love that because you've got something to go off there. You've got like them selling something
Aye.
else. There's like a jumping off point type sort of thing. I remember, this was awful. I think I must have been only like 8 or 9 or something, and it was always the Bart Simpson prank calls. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. I remember ringing up my granny, and I done something like, I can't remember what I said. It was just like some dopey prank or something. But then the next day, my ma told me someone's rang up your granny and said there's a stranger in the house and she's really afraid. And I was like, I didn't say that at all. She made that up. But apparently, I didn't tell anyone it was me, but I was like, but it was just some like random thing I said there before. But then she must have misheard it because she was old and she thought it was a stranger in the house, and she was really terrified.
Someone's threatening your
yeah, and it was me. I was like, what? It wasn't even me.
Did you not even tell them either?
Nah, because I was like, I'll get in loads of trouble for it or something. But
giving your poor granny
a wee fright, yeah. But I was like, she just must have misheard it or something. I did not. I would never say anything like that. It was just like a casual, wee prank or something like that. Yeah. That same granny as well. I remember we used to like, I think I was moving house, so I was living with her for like a couple of months, and there was a wee mate used to live close to us, but his nickname in school was Minger. Yeah, I know it was awful, but like you wouldn't call him to his face or anything, but he was called like Minger, and we would always say like, oh Minger, there's Minger or whatever. And then one day knocked at the door, and my granny answered it, and she just shouted in, "Minger's at the door!" And like give the whole game away, and I was like, oh fuck me, completely scooped.
Why was he called Minger?
I don't know.
Did he smell like?
Not that I remember or anything like that. Nah, I don't know what the hell it was.
God love him.
I love school nicknames though. They're so good, aren't they?
I'm trying to think if we had any like in school. We were like, I had Dinsey. That was about it.
Oh, that's good.
But I don't think.
I like the surname kind of made into one. Yeah. I got McD just for Diarmada or McDermott. Well. Yeah, it was just There was a guy in my school, I remember he won the 100-meter sprint in our first sports day, and he got the nickname Turbo, which I think is really cool.
Turbo is a good.
But I think he went later on to like be a really heavy smoker, and he was like the least turbo guy you would know, but he maintained the nickname, which I liked. That was really good. I like those ones, like, yeah.
You do hear people called Speedy as well.
Speedy and stuff as well,
Speedy,
yeah.
I like them nicknames that are like part of like their personality or their character or something.
Yeah, no, having a good nickname, I got sweet, but once you get past a certain age, you don't really get a nickname anymore.
There was a guy in McDonald's whenever I lived up there just called Turd, and he was pretty smacked out. I don't know if he listens to the podcast, but he was quite scary. So you never asked him like, why is your name Turd? You know what I mean?
I fucking love that. There was a guy in my school, his surname was Girdler, which is a bit of a mad one, but
that's a horrible one.
He used to get called Turd Gurgler. But if he ever called him it or anything, he'd go nuts, go like mental. So
really?
Yeah.
Where did he get Gurgler from?
It was the actual surname was Girdler.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. His actual surname was Girdler.
I remember there was a guy who used to get our bus into school, and he was a bit older than us, and he got called Turkey. And like, he looked like a turkey. That's why he got called. He had like a weird thing in his neck, like not like a growth or anything, but like his neck was loose.
Yeah.
Like like a pensioner's neck, but like on a younger boy.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And he had a big nose and everything. He just looked like a turkey. And I think someone asked him one day for a laugh, like, why are you called Turkey? And he goes, "Oh, my mum and dad are from Turkey." And they're like, "No, you're not. No, it's not. It's because you look like a fucking turkey." It's pretty grim.
There's another guy in my school who used to get called. It was just was it Johnny Mole or something? Because he's one of these people, like, it wasn't like a wee spot. It was like one of these big ones that had 3 wisps of hair coming out of it.
Oh.
And I remember he got it surgically removed. And then the next day he came in, his nickname was Johnny No Mole. And I was like, you can't escape it. You can't escape it. There's a wee bastard coming up that.
You'd rather be no mole than mole.
I know, true. I used to love whenever you'd be in school and you'd be bored out and someone would say, there's a fight after school, and you just be like, it's going to be unreal. Like, I used to get so excited. Like the same feeling for UFC or something. Yeah. I'd be like so hyped up for it. Like,
there was one there wasn't really that many fights in my school. It was pretty fucking fruity, to be honest. Which for an all boys school is surprising, but the fact it was in, so it's pretty not surprising that there wasn't any fights. But there was two fellas. One was called Lavery. The other one was called Ben something. I think one of them had left school, and like one of them was still in 6th year, and they wanted to have a fair dig, and they did it right out. You know where Insta is in town?
Yeah.
You know, like the statue
of the black man or something?
Yeah, just there. They had a fair dig there, and I think Lavery lost, and then there was like a wee spot, do you know, near Irish News, where we used to go for a fag after school, down in alleyway, and someone, we don't even know who did it, just wrote, "Lavery, you slimy cunt, you lost." That's probably worse than the fake, because it was permanent. Like, everyone would go around there for a smoke. Like,
holy shit!
That was like everyone had to just read that every day. Like,
yeah, fuck, that's hectic as fuck. No, in my school wasn't that mad either. I think it was only like a handful of fights I remember, but there was one time there was this guy, he was actually fighting someone from outside of school.
Right.
I didn't know, I had no idea what it was over, because I was maybe like 3rd year and these guys were like 5th year. And it was meant to happen, where was it meant to happen? He's meant to come in at the top of the shops or something like that, but he didn't. And he wasn't there, but then so they all got like word that he was going to be in this other place, so they all jumped off the school bus, and then me and my mates jumped off the school bus, but some of them didn't jump off because they were like, we've paid on the bus, we're going home or whatever. and it wasn't guaranteed it was going to happen, so we got like this private audience sort of thing of the fight. It happened
Ringside.
It was made. It was so good. But you know, normally when there's a fight in school, it's like all you hear is people going yeah, and it's like there was only about like 8 or 9 people, so you could probably. It was like the first fight it was. I felt like a bit like this is gross, but then it was like insane. And I went on for ages, and there was some doll and all came out, and she was like, "Stop it!" And everyone was like, "Will you get out of the way? Like move and all." No, it was a good one. I remember that one being like, and I was so happy that I'd seen it and my mates hadn't, so I could like gloat to them and all. Like you just felt like, oh, here I seen that fight. No, it was class.
I couldn't even think there was like even like wee small fights or anything in our school. I wish there was more. There was one fella. There was a fella came up from. He didn't go to our school 1st to 5th year, but he moved from like a school, like a I don't want to say a rougher school, but like a not as good school as this, from Lisburn, and he was in. One year, I can't remember if it was lower 6th or upper 6th, but he turned around and goes, "This school's so gay. You don't even fight or nothing. I mean, shut the fuck up and do your A levels."
I know.
What are you talking about?
Was he showing up literally just for like the fucking
what are you
getting fight shape or
this
something?
Is so gay. You don't even fight. I mean, what the fuck do you
That's
want?
so funny. I know, like my school, I always feel my dad and I'm pretty sure his brothers all went to CBS on the Falls Road, and that was during like the 70s as well. So like every time I try and tell a wee story about something mad that happened in my school, it's just dwarfed by like some big mad thing. There was one of them, I think it might have been my uncle was telling me, there was a kid in school before and he literally had a handgun in with him. And it wasn't like the kid himself was bringing it. Apparently he was bringing it to give to some other uncle or something. So it was he was like running a gun for fucking but he says at lunchtime and all the kid like had it out and was like showing them all the gun and all. And I was like, how do you compete with that? That's insane.
One time someone shit in the walls.
Yeah.
I remember one of my a fella I mates with, Dan, he's from like St James's.
Mm-hmm.
His brother Dan went to CBGS. His brother went to CBS.
Yeah.
And he was saying that his brother used to go into school and have like competitions on who stole the most cars at the weekend. And I was like, that's class.
That's insane. That's so good. My dad had another one from that same school, and he said there was a guy who would never come into school. He would miss like weeks on end and show up like randomly. But he was like a notorious hood as well, and he said there was a thing that the hoods were doing at the time where they would steal a car and there'd be like a British Army checkpoint, and they'd drive up and they just put a big handbreaker before, like try and get as close to the checkpoint and then drive away. But he says one of them came up and one of the British soldiers fired at the car and it hit the car door, and I think the bullet like grazed the guy's leg. And the guy deliberately went out of his way to go into school the next day just to show everybody that he got this bullet graze or something on his leg for months. Yeah, but probably setting his alarm and all, getting up. He's in first thing in the morning and all, just for that. Then probably never see him again.
First time he's put the uniform on.
Yeah,
I
know.
That's class.
I know those old school stories are unreal. Like I love them.
I remember I used to watch like the like whenever I was like real young, like probably shouldn't have been on the internet, but like see the joyriding and ratting videos.
Yeah,
I used to watch those flat out and get real concerned. Like I would get like anxious, thinking like, why is that going on? Like, what is that going to happen to me or something? And I used to, but their class. One thing that's died out completely is, do you ever remember the old like? They were like Bebo graphics of like fuck the PSN, and it was like a Land Rover with bottles of Wicked and all, and like fucking like a smacked out car and all.
Yes, it recorded like 180p or something. Like
who's making those?
Yeah, you could literally see the squares of pixels moving and all when it was like. I remember them as well. Where they would get infrared. Remember before Bluetooth, there was infrared. And you would wait for like 15 minutes to get this fucking like a 5-minute clip, and they would have like screen wipe transitions from one joyriding video to the next, and there'd be like a Playboy badge or something, and all this mad like shit would pop up.
I remember I was mates with a guy from Turf Lodge before, and
sorry to hear.
But we were at a concert or something, and I was like, "Oh, will you drop Cricky home?" Obviously his name was Cricky, and she says, "Yeah, 100%." She didn't really like driving to the West because she didn't know it at all. And no joke, first time my ma's ever driven in West Belfast, we'll come out of Turf Lodge, joyriders go past, cops chasing them.
No way.
Says, I've never come back up here again.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I don't blame her at all.
I
like,
can't argue with it. Like.
It's terrifying as well, because like if they crash into you, they're just going to run away from the car and stuff like that. They don't give a fuck. Yeah.
They're already at enough risk. Like, you know,
yeah.
More fucking problems.
I remember there was one time my ma as well, she was coming up, it was on the Glen Road, I think, and she was like coming up some street waiting to get onto the Glen Road, but all the traffic on both sides of the road had stopped, and there was like 2 cars just doing these burnouts, just for as long as they wanted until like they were satisfied, and then just like left. And
what is the cutoff point? You're I
know. I wonder what it is. Yeah.
Like, after the like fucking 17th fucking burnout, you're like, call it a night here. Well,
I know. Yeah. That was fucking like the back wheels are fucking burst or whatever. I don't know. They're crazy.
I'd say, what's the film about joyriders from here?
Accelerator. I'm pretty sure the one where they race from Belfast to Dublin.
No, it's not that. Is it even about joyriders specifically? But it's like one of the quotes is like, "Put your hands on the table, bastard." I think the rare in it as well.
Yeah.
Fuck, what do you call it? Is it Mickey Bo and Me?
Fuck.
Is it that one?
I don't know.
Have you seen it?
I auditioned for Mickey Bo and
Did
Me.
you?
Yeah, I got through to the last stages to be one of the bullies in it,
Uh-huh.
and we had to go to was it the Crescent Arts Centre, I think, for like 3 or 4 different like we interviews and stuff. But at the time in the script, I think in the book he was called Fuckface, but they changed it to Fartface.
Right.
So literally the role I was auditioning for was
For
was a bully called Fartface. And I was raging when I didn't get it. No, I was like so furious. I thought this was me breaking into the big time and all that. But I think it's based in like the 70s, isn't it? Mickey Bo and Me or something like that. Yeah.
Maybe it isn't that one I'm thinking of. Is there something about stealing cars in it at one point?
I not that I can remember. I remember there's the kids. They're like maybe like what 10 or 11 or something. And they turn on each other. Do you know what's funny? I don't think they ever exclusively say which one's the Catholic kid, which one's the Protestant kid. But
Yeah.
you can tell the one with all the dirt in his face is the Catholic kid because.
Is it You, Me, and Mickey?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Is that? Let me Google it quickly.
Please do. I love wee films from here. Like they're my favorite.
It's not. No, that's not coming up. It's like. That just comes up Mickey Bo and Me. There is one that's like, oh, that'll do. I'll do my head in.
It's not like Man About Dog. No, that's about the.
No, it's not. That one's good as well.
Yeah, it's
though.
good. What's the other one? Oh, there's the Mighty Celt. That's not that one. I'm just trying to rule out what ones it is.
You, Me, and I'm just gonna Google You, Me, and something Belfast.
It does sound really familiar. Yeah.
There is one about Mickey. Well, maybe I am just thinking of Mickey Bo and Me. You, Me, and Marley.
That sounds familiar. That's not the one with the dog, Dan, and fucking no. It's
That's Marley. That's
Marty and Me. Yeah.
This is
Oh,
one.
good.
This is a notable BBC television drama set in Belfast during the Troubles, focusing on the lives of 5 Catholic youths involved in car theft and joyriding. Obviously, they're 5 Catholic youths.
Yeah.
The film stars Bruna Gallagher and explores the conflict between youths and the local community stroke IRA representatives. It is good. That's
No,
the
I'd
one
definitely check that out.
You,
Yeah.
Me, and Marley. It is good.
I love watching me films that are made here. Like even if they're not good or anything, I'll go out of my way to fucking watch them.
Give Bombs Away a watch, mate. That's
Mate, is that the one with Rupert Grint?
No, it's the one with me.
Oh, one with you.
One of the comedians I'm friends with, Daniel Houston, he did a short film. It's like a private detective noir sort of film, like, but it was good crack film.
Mate, I'm pretty sure I watched a bit of that in work.
It is good.
Like I really liked it. Yeah.
There's a spin-off one coming here soon about my character Philip Mackerel. And like
I love that name, Philip Mackerel. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Whenever I see like some of the other comedians acting in it and everything, I'm like, fuck, they're so good. And then I see my clips and I just can't act. But I think that adds to it because it's so I'm so shit.
And as well, you're watching it through the lens of like being really critical of yourself as well. Like from what I think I only got to watch a bit of it because it was in work and then there was like a customer came or something like that. But I was fucking class. I really enjoyed it.
It's good.
And you're going to make more as well.
Yeah, he's done the spin-off here. I think the trailer's out on Monday.
Class.
And then I think the full release is the 12th of December. And then there's a sequel getting made from the first film.
Yeah.
I think that one's going to be a bit longer. Like, but it was it was good crack filming it. Like, I spoke about this before, but I filmed it the day after I did a gig in a bar in the East, and I was blocked that night.
Really?
So I went to the church filming it. Dan hung over like waiting in the bathroom and all before.
Oh my god!
But like and that's only like that and that sketch we did the other week are the only real like sort of experience I've had with film and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always think like, fuck, actors have an easy job of it.
I know.
And then afterwards I'm like, fuck, I'm shattered here.
I know, yeah. Like, how did you find learning your lines and all for it? Because I always feel like I'm going to fuck it up for someone else or something. Or
for Bombs Away, it was good because the way it was shot was I could, like, someone could feed me them.
Yeah.
So it was, but, and then that sketch was pretty handy as well because we did it so many times.
That was good, yeah.
I think I had about 4 or 5, like.
And the thing is, you kind of have to learn the person's lines before yours because...
Yes, that's what I was struggling with the most. And it was good whenever we were waiting on Willie and I was doing his lines as well because then it reminded me of when I say something.
Yeah, puts you at ease a lot as well, doesn't it? Yeah.
But no, I could, but I if I wanted to, I could sit down and revise it. But I don't feel like it would come off more robotic doing it that way.
Yeah,
or
true.
something.
I know what you mean. Do you know? I always find I like doing. I'll read it the whole script, but not my lines. Yeah. Into like my phone and just have it in my headphones, and then just say my line when it comes up on the thing.
That's a good idea.
And then just do that like we were doing the dishes and shit like that, and then it just kind of gets baked into the.
That is a good idea. And whenever you were doing stand up, like whenever you would like, would you? Is that the same way you would do like? Learning a set or whatever.
Yeah, well, when I was doing my stand-up, because some people will have like a topic and they just speak around it. I'm so impressed by that because mine is basically like I learn a monologue word for word.
Exactly.
And do it. And that's why I'm so terrified of hecklers, because I'm like one heckle and
perfect.
the house of cards collapses. You know what I mean? But no, that would be the way that I would do it. Mine is all like just what do they call it? Observational. It's worse, we're talking about like current events and stuff like that. But it'd be just like a big endless monologue. That's the way. What about yourself? Do you like doing that, or do you do?
I sort of what I do is I do everything on my phone. I probably should. Sometimes I've written it out, but like it just takes too long to do it, to be honest.
Oh mate, yeah.
But I'll do it on my phone, or like I'll like write out what I want to say, and then I'll go and do the gig. More like 99%, I'm not going to say exactly what's written down.
Yeah.
But then I can go back and like change it, because you're not going to do one joke and never do it again.
Yeah.
You're going to keep doing it, so you can alter it that way. But to learn it, I sort of just read it over and over again.
Yeah.
And then I'll like test myself, and so I'll write down the like say I'll have like bullet points of like the jokes I'm doing, and then from that I'll like expand out from what is in the original like script, if you want to call it that, and then go back and check and be like, oh, I've missed this thing here. Like I missed one. Was in Lavery's on Thursday night, sorry, and one of my jokes is about ease, and fuck it, I don't care, I'll just say it now, but how ease used to be like back in the day. There used to be like a white dove, and like that's a real nice, like a nice symbol of hope and peace and love. And then like it goes a wee bit, you get the blue ghosts were ones that came in, they're a wee bit spooky. And then like recently there's fucking blue punishers, which is the big blue skull. It's like you may as well just say take me and die. And then I say like last week I got given a fucking purple Benjamin Netanyahu. So like, and I completely forgot to say it on stage, but and I was raging because I do like that bit.
So you forgot to say the whole
just forgot
bit?
That whole bit. I have a whole bit about ease before that, and then that's like the sort of finisher. But
the E monologues.
Exactly. But it is like I notice whenever I watch my videos back, and I'm like, it does just come across like a big monologue.
Yeah. Do you mean like watching your stand up on video?
Yeah,
or you know what, that is good.
Doing it, like
I know what you mean. Oh yeah, 100%. Like sometimes I'll record my stand up. It's so like cringy, but like you record it into my voice notes thing and then listen to it back. But it sounds so weird, obviously, because you're just like, it's you speaking
with no laugh or anything.
Oh, no laugh. But that's the same as my normal stand-up on stage anyway, so there's not much of a difference.
What you might want to do is like get the laptop up and just get like a laugh track.
Yeah. Like a wee button you press and it's like, oh my god, we love you. Have you ever had like a nightmare where you completely forgot anything, or it's usually been? Yeah,
and do you know what happens with me specifically? I think if I forget one thing, it'll derail the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty like. You can see if I'm freaking out about something. Like I'm pretty like my face will go red.
Yeah,
I'll start sweating, and I'm visibly sweating. You know.
Yeah.
And it'll just make things worse. But I've gotten out of the habit of like completely going in forgetting. Because like, if I know if I do like half an hour of just looking over it, I'll know then that I can do it. Especially if it's bits I've been doing. Like if it's new material.
Yeah, if you've locked it in on stage, that cements it quite a lot, doesn't it?
I'll take a bit more time. You know, if it's new stuff, but. Yeah, I've had some brutal. Everyone's had brutal gigs, you know what I mean? I've had some absolute fucking stinkers. I think the worst ones are. It's not so much forgetting what you're going to say, because you can quickly just change to something else. It's when you get something wrong, like you say a joke wrong and it completely loses the whole like punchline or whatever. That's the worst.
Yeah, because then it has that knock-on domino effect on like other ones and stuff like that. Yeah,
I did one the other week and I just completely said the whole like joke backwards essentially, and I was like, why the fuck have I done that?
Fuck, that's
it
mad.
Didn't make any sense.
I know. I remember sometimes I would like stagger so if it's like one topic, I would have like kind of the most plain joke at the start and kind of go up in like severity, you know, like maybe 4 lines about one subject, but I've accidentally told the most severe one first, and then you end on like the really lukewarm one or something. You're like, fuck me, it's just awful. One of the worst gigs I ever had, I think it was me, William Thompson, Paddy McDonald, I think Brona Diamond, who else? We were up in this place in Bangor, and it was a good place and all, but like the people would be in there who didn't know stand-up comedy was going to happen, so they were in there for like a pint and all, so they would literally just be chatting like your time you're doing your whole gig. And I had this opening before because I was emceeing it, and I had to be like, you know, try and get the energy up and stuff, and I would say, come on guys, want to hear some noise and all, and then knowing that they wouldn't really make that much noise, I'd say, guys, I want you to make so much noise people think there's been a terrorist attack in here. And I thought that was a funny one, but this guy, he stood up and he started going, I've seen my friend's bodies scraped off the pavement, like literally like right in my face like this here, and he went on for ages and all, and then I had to like be like, all right, so sorry about that and all, and then I had to get back up on stage and be like, hey guys, your next act is this, and I was like, oh, I remember just Paddy and William looking at me being like, fuck, you're not recovering from that at all.
I had one in Bangor as well, and came up with this joke moments before I went on stage, and I thought this is really funny actually. And I went up and I says, "What's happening, Bangor? It's good to be here. I love Bangor. Bangor is like Hollywood's wee brother. If the wee brother was sexually assaulted by the uncle," and none of them laughed. And I was like, "Oh, they hate me so much." And then I go straight into talk about wanking, and I was like, and it was an older crowd, so they were never going to enjoy that first one. And I don't think they were ever going to enjoy any of the material to begin with.
What way did the set work? Was it like people could just come in as they wanted, or did they have to pay a $5?
No, it was a full gig. Like you had to pay a $5 to get in. I think I was on just after the break, but it was the way the room set up as well. It's quite a narrow walkway up to the stage, and I was fucking bumping past people and all. It was just horrific. And I think I was doing Hot Water in Liverpool the week after. They were doing like a new act night, and I was thinking, oh my, I can't do that material. And like that's the worst thing I think is when you have a bad gig and you have like a one coming up after that you kind of maybe you care about more, and you're like fuck in your head about it. But
especially a new location, that always freaks me out, you know, the wee different things. Like I feel like I'm autistic or something. I need everything to be like the same thing before, and like I feel really comfortable. But if it's like a new thing and all, and
especially like different countries fucking because you don't know if they're gonna first of all understand you, because I know I speak pretty quickly, but also it's not a thick accent, but some words that maybe wouldn't pick up on or whatever. But
stuff like that.
When we did that gig in Barcelona the other week, there was girls from America in the front row, and they actually understood what I was saying.
Right enough, How much do you feel you have to like change any like local references or something, or
just slow down? I won't change. I won't do that. I won't change any references because I'll not do jokes about fucking anything from here anyway. Yeah. But I'll still say the same sort of words. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Because I think like the sort of like the meaning, like they might not understand fully what it means, but you'll get the gist of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you say like dead on, like they're gonna understand like
what that is and stuff like that.
And stuff like that. But no, like it's just slowing down.
And Barcelona was good, was it? Yeah. Was
it
good crack, a class, unreal.
Some crack like.
What's the temperature like out there? Is it still pretty sweet?
22, 23 degrees. Yeah.
Fuck, it's sweet. Like sunny and all, like in the sky.
Yeah. And they weren't not warm enough to get like burnt, but like warm enough to be shorts and t-shirt and comfortable.
I like that, yeah. I do not do good in the heat at all. Like it's so bad. Like it's insane.
25 is like my maximum.
Yeah, no, same.
Anything else, I'm so uncomfortable.
You always get people going, "Oh, I can't wait, I'm going away. It's almost 40 and all here." And I'm like, that's horrific.
Why would you want that?
Yeah, I know. It's jump in the oven or something.
I remember we went to Egypt for a family holiday, fucking when I was like 12, and my mum had a lighter. She was smoking at the time. She had a lighter on the sunbed and it just exploded.
Serious?
Yeah, that's how warm it was, just
no
outside.
Way.
I
Fucking
think,
hell.
like, I could not be enjoyable.
That's insane. What was Egypt like? Was it sweet or was it?
I can't really remember too much like, but it was because you're not in Cairo, like you're in Sharm el Sheikh, which is like a resort. But I remember there was like maybe a civil war at the time because there was a lot of like fucking military presence everywhere. But the civil war, I think, was more sort of in the. Like, you know, the African part of Egypt. Yeah. We were in the sort of, like, not near Israel, but, like, fucking close to that sort of region.
That's where Cairo is, isn't it? It's kind of close
to... Cairo's on
or
the
is it?
African part.
Oh, is
so
it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's, like, a wee spit of land that connects them to the Middle East, basically. I don't know, would you call that the Middle East? That sort of...
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
But,
depends on where they're carrying on. Like, if it's Middle Eastern looking, I'm like, it probably is, yeah.
But they... I remember riding a camel. That was pretty fun.
Nice.
And they're like, it's weird the way they stand up because they'll be lying down and then they go forward and then back and then forward again. Yeah. They're so fucking tall.
I think I might have ridden a camel in Turkey before as well, but I remember shitting myself because like
you're so high up.
Yeah, and you're so small. Like if you were only 12, I think I was like really young as well, and you're like, if I tumble off this, I'm done. Like you know what I mean?
It's like 10 feet tall. Like the camels, they're pretty fucking weird animals.
They are.
In general, like.
They are. Yeah, such good attitude. Like they're just kind of like, I hate doing this shit. It's so bad. Yeah,
I'm carrying all sorts here all the time.
Do you know apparently they spit at people as well? I've heard like
the same as like llamas and all.
They go like just completely like go away. I like the attitude and it's good.
It's sassy.
It's a good personality.
Cormac, it's been an absolute pleasure, mate. Yes. Is there anything you'd like to plug?
No. Well, I'll hopefully be doing a stand-up gig again soon.
100%.
If Luke McGibbon gets back to me, and then she was doing it. And then I'm going to do a couple more short films, and I've got that one tongued. Well, it's still in development at the minute, but it's like a feature film thing. It should be. Well, I'll keep people posted about it.
Yeah, 100%.
And if they just want to subscribe to the Barrick Boy or whatever to keep. I fucking haven't been updating it in ages, but yeah, it'll be good. It was an absolute pleasure, mate, as well.
Thank you very much, mate. It was. You can get the Barrick Boy on Facebook as well. Can't
on Facebook, you haven't moved in the TikTok territory. I'm too old. I'm too old for it. Yeah, I know, but I will at some point if I have something to fucking upload. But
you should re-upload some of the things on it as well. What have I got to plug? I'm in Muff. I'm going to the Muff Liquor Company.
Good man.
How mad's that? The Muff Liquor Company on the 12th. I don't think there's anything else. Wafflers is still out. There will be another announcement for that soon enough. And yes, just keep enjoying. I'll be here next week. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much,
100%, mate.
Cormac,
Absolute
gentlemen.
pleasure. 100%. Yes, loved it. Great crack.